Ever wondered why sending a letter feels like a luxury? It's because the humble postage stamp is transforming into the Gucci of the mail world. Yes, folks, the US Postal Service is now the fashion-forward trendsetter of the logistics industry. In a move that could only be described as audacious, the USPS has filed for an increase in first-class stamp prices from a whopping 68 cents to an even more jaw-dropping 73 cents. That's an 8% rise effective in July. Let me put that into perspective for you. If stamp prices were a loaf of bread, you'd now be paying for a gourmet, artisanal, handcrafted, gluten-free organic sourdough flown in from a remote French village. Yes, the humble stamp is now the Prada of the post office, the Versace of the mail world. But why stop there? Why not add a few diamonds and call it the Tiffany of communication? After all, this is part of the USPS's master plan to achieve financial stability amidst declining mail volume due to online communication. The Postal Regulatory Commission is currently reviewing the request, presumably while sipping on a cup of gold-infused coffee. This is not the first time the USPS has decided to jazz up its prices. The last time they did this little song and dance was back in January. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, the Karl Lagerfeld of the Postal Service, is on a mission to modernize the agency. Now, I know what you're thinking. With all this talk of luxury, surely the USPS is rolling in dough. Well, not exactly. Despite these price hikes, USPS is expecting a staggering $6.3 billion loss in 2024. Since 2019, stamp prices have increased by a staggering 36%. That's like your morning latte suddenly costing as much as a full-course dinner at a fancy restaurant. And it's not just stamps, oh no, the USPS is also raising the prices of postcards. Because who doesn't want to pay more for a piece of cardboard with a picture on it? So next time you send a letter, remember it's not just a stamp, it's a luxury. It's the Chanel of communication, the Louis Vuitton of logistics. You're not just mailing a letter, you're making a fashion statement. So go ahead, indulge in the decadence of sending a letter. After all, who needs caviar when you've got a 73-cent stamp?